In this year, OUKITEL introduced to their newest smartphone of the K series OUKITEL K9, which is the flagship smartphone of this Chinese brand. In the mid-range consumer market, this phone nearly killing everybody with its service and performance. Probably this is the best one in the mid-budget market, but without checking it myself, I will never go for that comment. So today I am going to review the OUKITEL K9 smartphone. At the very first of this video, let me show you what is in the box. Okay, in the back of the box it says 7.12 inch Full HD Plus IPS touchscreen display, Android 9 Pie, 4G network, octa-core processor, 4GB RAM, 64GB internal memory, 16 megapixel rear camera, 8 megapixel front camera, dual SIM, 6000 mAh power battery, fingerprint scanner and more. Now take a look inside the box. After open the box, as usual I got the user manual first, but this time it comes in envelope. At first I thought there might be a screen protector or something like that, but I got the user manual. I have no more to read this, so let's see what else they put in the box. Okay, then the phone, which is covered with a polythene. Let me hide this for a moment. And under that I got a dongle since there is no headphone jack in the phone, and a OTG cable to connect the pen drive, mouse or keyboard to the phone. And then I got a fast charger, USB 2.0 Type-C cable and a SIM tray opener. And now get back to the phone. Phone comes with a soft silicone transparent back cover. I will talk that later. Let me boot the phone first and set up fingerprint and other things. First, talk about the design. It has a giant 7.12 inch display and a tiny notch on the top of the display to place the front camera. Also, there has a speaker on the top of the camera for phone calling. Bezels and chins are very thin and it looks like just a display in front of the phone. On the back, it has a glass back panel, I guess. I didn't find any info about that. Also, I haven't seen any information about Corning Gorilla Glass on the front or back. And on the top middle of the back, there has two cameras with a little camera bump. In the left side of the camera, it has dual LED flash. Also, it has a fingerprint sensor under the camera. Fingerprint sensor position seems okay, but someone like me with a little hand will suffer more to unlock it. Because of the fingerprint magnet back, phone comes with a transparent silicone case. On the right side, the phone has a power button and the volume keys. Power button position seems okay, but it hard to press volume keys. On the left side, it has hybrid dual SIM slot. And on the bottom it has a microphone, speaker and USB 2.0 Type-C port. The phone comes in three different color variants: black, gold and blue. And now talk about the display. As I said earlier in the video, it has a giant screen. OUKITEL K9 has 7.12 inch IPS display. You may be thinking, why not AMOLED? To keep the phone in budget range, it is not possible to provide AMOLED display panel. But the display color looks vibrant and watching video is very much eye-pleasing. This display has Full HD Plus resolution with an aspect ratio of 18:9. Full HD Plus means 2244 into 1080 pixels. Such a screen is the best suitable for watching media content and playing video games. This phone supports 5 touch at a time, which is kinda downside when lots of budget phone comes with 10 touch at a time. But for me, I didn't find any problems for that. Because of the large display, you can configure more virtual button on the screen while you will play games. Now jump to the hardware and performance section. This phone has MediaTek Helio P35 octa-core processor with frequency up to 2300 MHz for CPU cores and 540 MHz for the GPU chip. And the phone has 4GB RAM with 64GB internal memory. But instead of 2 SIM cards, you can use a SIM card and a memory card. By that, you can expand up to 128GB storage. Now talking about the software. It has Android 9.0 Pie with stock Android UI. As you know, stock Android UI is very clean and easy to use. Now talk about the performance. Though this is a low quality processor, it holds pretty much well records in benchmark test. And in daily uses and multitasking, I didn't find any kind of problems. Also, I played large size games like Asphalt Extreme and PUBG Mobile on this phone. It is so much fun to play games in this phone. All the sensors works very fine and the game runs very smooth. I didn't find any kind of lag in this phone in game playing. After 1 hour of game playing, the phone heated a little bit. In a final word, in the performance, I hope you will be satisfied. For security purpose, it has fingerprint scanner and face unlock system. Fingerprint unlock was pretty much fast and accurate every time, but the face unlock system suffers in the low light condition. And it has single speaker on the bottom which produces pretty much decent sound, but sound clarity is not great. But in overall performance, I am happy with it. And now talk about the camera. In the back, it has 12 megapixel Sony IMX298 camera and 2 megapixel additional camera for bokeh effect. It has a dual LED flash also. This camera can shoot decent quality photos in daylight condition. As you can see, image looks sharp and the color is almost accurate too. Also, the autofocus system is very good, but in low light I will suggest to not open the camera. This camera is not for low light photos. Let me show you some images which is taken by OUKITEL K9. Also, it can shoot 1080p videos in 30 frames per second with electronic image stabilization system. Let me show you a video footage to give you an idea about that. As you can see, video quality is not great, but it is not too bad also. In the front, it has 8 megapixel selfie camera, which is good for taking selfies and more than enough for video calling. Let me show you some samples. Also, front camera can record 720p videos with electronic image stabilization system. This is the video I took with front camera of this phone. So in overall camera performance, I am not satisfied at all. At least in 2019, I expected something better than this. The smartphone is only available in the global version, so supports most of the 2G to 4G ranges networks. It has 5 GHz AC band Wi-Fi for better internet speed, and it has Bluetooth version 4.2. But NFC is not available in this phone, which is traditional for Chinese smartphone. The phone has hybrid SIM card option. Either you can put 2 nano SIM card or 1 nano SIM card with a micro SD card. Now talk about the battery. This is the most exciting features on this phone. Since its 7.12-inch display consumes more battery power than normal 6-inch display phone, this phone comes with a huge 6000 mAh battery. I will talk about the battery backup in a moment. First, let me tell you about the fast charging. With a fast charger which is provided with the phone can charge super fast. OUKITEL claimed it can be charged 100% in just 1.5 hours. But in our test period, it took almost 2 hours to get full charge. You have to remember that this is a huge battery. Of course, it will take time to charge. Now talk about the battery backup. You can easily get 2 days backup with this battery. You don't believe it, but I am using this phone for last 4 days without charging it again. The whole review process, shooting images, shooting videos, was done by a single charge. According to the manufacturer, OUKITEL K9 should last for 50 hours of continuous playback of MP3 music, 45 hours of telephone calls, and 9 hours of video playback. In standby mode, the smartphone can work up to 600 hours, and I must say it's damn true. Also, I can assure you that there is no other smartphone in the market right now which has a giant display like this and also can last this kind of battery backup. Right now, you can get this phone from Gearbest at $229. Links in the description below. OUKITEL K9 is the finest large size smartphone in the market right now. I know it has some lags, but overall it is very good. So in build quality and design, I will give it 7 out of 10. If it had the Corning Gorilla Glass, I would go for 8. And as for the display, it's just missing AMOLED panel. Otherwise, this will be the best display. So I will give it 8 out of 10. And for performance, it deserves 7.5 out of 10. But for the camera, I am disappointed most. So I will go for 5 out of 10. In battery section, this phone is a clear win. It deserves 10 out of 10. So in overall rating, it scores 7.5 out of 10. The $1,000,000 question: who should buy this phone? Someone looking for playing mid-level games and watch movies and other media content should go for it. But for the normal people, this will be a large size phone which often takes 2 hands to operate. In a single word, it will not be your daily drive phone. That is all guys, I hope you liked the video. If you did, then please smash the like button and also comment down below which features you like most in your smartphone. Please subscribe to our channel for more awesome videos and don't forget to press the bell icon. Until the next video, goodbye.